6 siege.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for assault.
Reinforcing next to a Mira is a Cardinal, Sid, and Rainbow 6 siege. Everybody knows that, Randy Orton. Everybody knows that.
10 seconds. 5 seconds and counting.
Hello again.
Okay, what
everyone,
is
and welcome
your
back as we are
fixation on
getting
randomly
to our
scoping in and out?
For the fall.
What's
All
up
the
with
information
that?
that's
Can
come out so
someone,
far
can we put a
has
pin
been
in that?
exciting, but of
What
course
is
we
up
have
with
to
this?
talk about the esports side of
Why
things,
does he
right?
randomly
We have to
scope
talk
in that
about
unscope in?
and everything that is to come in
Good.
the fall
Wait,
season.
great hiding
You,
spot, Escavera.
my man,
No one
have been
ever drones that room.
a tremendous impact behind the scenes, bringing this all together. Talk to me about what
Good
you
camera work.
built in this new version.
Give me those skins. Give me every skin in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think.
Wait, actually, no.
You red pink.
I was kind of brought on to help.
You
revamp a lot of the stuff that you
absolute.
mentioned. With that, our team this year.
Let me pick a better word.
That, all the kids are going to get to interact with.
You absolute
And that's allowed
imbecile.
us to expand into new frontiers we weren't
What
able to
in
before, because
God's green
we not only
earth
have
is
world
red
champion
pinging
players,
them
we
gonna
have
do
world champion coaches,
other than get your camera shot?
in each of those. And that varies
Watch,
across-
this camera's gonna
that's
get
the
shot.
MOBA genre, that's the
I just heard
esports
myself
genre.
yelling through my desktop.
So it's kind of all over the place, and it's allowed us to expand a little bit more and have a better base knowledge into esports that we couldn't really touch before. Through the game, we're gonna
Okay.
have champions than ever, and we'll be talking
So we're
about
not
how we
droning.
get a little bit,
This should be the easiest interrogation of your life.
absolutely incredible stuff.
Okay, you know what? Listen, you said you're gonna talk about the game.
All right,
I
give
need
me
a
everybody
little
involved
tease. The
gamer
people
tag.
need a little tease. If there's one,
I want every
maybe
single
one
one of their gamer
sprinkle of
tags
game
right
time
now.
you could
Every
throw
one
out
of them.
For sure. So, I mean, last year we crowned
Great.
a bunch of incredible
Boom.
champions across Rocket League,
XO812
NBA
Ethan.
2K,
Bet on
Smash,
it.
and a lot of those. A ton of those are going to recover. A ton of those are going to come back, and we're going to hopefully see some of those schools get to run it back this year. But one thing I will say is this fall, Rocket League, you know, Audrey Kelly
PlayStation Play.
championship. So
Okay.
everybody else, you know, get ready.
That's gonna be great. I'm so excited
Got
for
him.
the esports
Okay.
season, and
PlayStation
obviously
player.
there's a lot
All right, it
that,
checks out.
that's still behind scenes preparation and a lot that's still to be revealed. But genuinely,
Sledge.
this has been such
Dad.
a massive revamp of the way
Views.
esports is done.
Now
Here
this
at
is the
Vessel,
main
and I
gamer
think
tag
it's
I
gonna be
want.
one of the most exciting seasons and impactful seasons we've seen. Talk to me about some of the things that you guys have done in preparation for this. That you were like, hey, like I want to make sure we do this because I know we'll make the bigger impact because we did this.
Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest things when we look at what esports titles we're currently utilizing today, as well as ones we want to utilize in the future. Because, you know, games have life cycles, but if you
All right,
really
it's just
look at the
PlayStation
leagues
players.
done with Overwatch,
He's playing a 5-stack of PlayStation players.
we really want to start to set the
Drown!
pathway for high school esports.
Why is
So some of
nobody
the games
droning?
year
This
we
is a fucking
anticipate,
disaster.
Will be games that we get to build later on in the future. So multiple years down the road, we're going to have an incredible community. We're still going to bring back existing
Guy,
powerhouses. and
you
stuff like
have
that.
just
We're
entered the
also gonna bring in
disaster.
some new flavors
So
that,
you heard an
today
enemy
might be
combatant
pushing, but in a
close
couple
right.
years,
Everybody
we're
listen.
gonna
Every,
stay
shh,
ahead of the curve.
shut up.
All right, that's
Everybody
what
listen.
Look, I'm excited. I love esports, obviously. You know anything
So
about
instead
me,
of
my
aiming
career
and
is
firing,
esports. So
you
super
vaulted
excited to see
into
what's to
his
come.
face.
Now, of course, we talked about
Spotted.
and I think that's the big thing.
Where are they?
One of the worst clips I've ever seen. One of the worst clips I've ever seen. 0.8 out of 10. I would not jump out here. Probably a Claymore on it.
Impact that you saw this program have on the
Okay,
in those moments.
this is a 157,000% 0.8 out of 10. Anybody that disagrees. Why is my green screen uneven?
You get to work.
Anybody that disagrees is also in copper. 0.8 out of 10.
And that's something that as esports continue to grow,
It's the same kid.
coaching, the mentorship,
He's went up 2,000
you know, for me
followers.
personally, a lot of the
It's
most
the kid from the other day.
coaches over the years.
It was the guy who was playing Thermite and droning.
Opportunity that,
It's
you know,
the sa-
regular sports would get as
It's
well.
the
So
same
I'm very
kid.
happy that we're able to continue to.
I'm done
support
reacting to
those
that guy's
endeavors,
clips.
support esports, support
Dude,
the
that's like the
championships.
8th one.
And it's really.
He's just
awesome
promoting
to
his.
kind of grow and
It's
develop
kind of
and,
actually inspiring in a way.
women that they're
Bro,
gonna
the first time we
And then
clicked on his
hopefully along
profile,
the
I think he
way,
had
maybe
like
5,000
3,000. Now he's at like
state
5,000.
championships and
That's kind of
other cool
inspiring.
Yeah, listen.
Next
I
skip of
can't
the day.
wait until we can get more information, but more information is on the way. Lots of stuff coming.
Second
for the
clip of
esports
the day.
sector. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you coming on. Next up, though. we
Okay,
have
stop.
Some more info.
You're in a
Before we get to that
1v2
info,
scenario,
make
minute
sure to
26
register,
on the clock.
Get signed
I
up,
absolutely love what you did
myvessel.org.
here.
Now, we
He
talked about
droned the
registration
enemy
a lot,
combatant. Watch
but
this.
there's a team behind
Now,
it.
Happy midweek, everybody. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hopefully we're good. Can y'all hear me? Alright, so yeah, I think I can be heard. Alright, happy Wednesday, y'all. I hope y'all are having a good week. My week has been, it's been alright. I can't complain too much. Gonna put my headphones on just to, well, get it set up. But yeah. We are again live, so it's our Wednesday stream. Gonna do probably some more Siege, but just give some updates on everything that we're doing, from our esports programs to our the tech and STEM side, what's been going on with that, and then, like I said, we'll probably play a little bit of Siege. I don't know. You know, when you're not really feeling the greatest, but it's like so I don't want to do too much. But yeah. So business has been decent today. We actually had some folks here doing some gaming. Had some technical issues, but that comes with the territory. I really hope to get to a point where we can document all of this whole process. I think it'd be really cool. I mean, we get a lot of messages, people contacting us a lot about what we do and how we got started. I think it would be really cool to start like a hold on. No, I didn't mean to turn it off completely. Whatever. We're here now. Maybe when I go on break, we'll fix it. But yeah, we get a lot of requests from folks who ask about or inquire about how we got started, what resources did we use, did we get any loans or grants or anything like that. And I plan on doing like a Q&A one of these days, but I really want to actually create like a video, or create like a almost like a docu-series, and just highlight what our experiences the last going on 2 years now. I think one of the things that kind of makes me apprehensive about it is, if anybody knows me from any of the other content or podcasts or things that I've done over the years, I tend to be brutally honest. Sometimes that rubs people the wrong way, but that's the only thing I know how to be is honest, especially when people are looking to emulate or follow in your footsteps, right? My goal is to show them the good and the bad, and hopefully get them to avoid some of the pitfalls that I had. So by doing that, you know, you have no choice but to be honest. You have no choice but to kind of, you know, tell them the, you know, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And sometimes the ugly involves talking about things or people who had a, you know, had a part in it. So anyway, that's just, like I said, that's just something I've been considering doing. So stay tuned for that, I guess. Stay, you know, we'll obviously keep you posted. We'll actually, one thing we have to keep you posted is, you know, if you're following us and subscribing to the channel. But we're about to get, you know, started with the, you know, the Scholastic Esports season. I mean, I think we're about a few weeks away from the actual season's kickoff for the fall semester. We're still accepting a lot of we're still accepting registrations for several of our games and our teams. Looking to be able to field, you know, several squads. So we're looking at and if y'all see it's kind of switching, I'm actually doing some stuff real time. But yeah, I'm looking to make some changes and not make changes. Jeez, what am I talking about? Get it together, Davin. I'm looking to, you know, host a lot of teams and programs, right? The whole goal with what we're doing is we want to be able to give people the opportunity to play the games that they want to play. So I know when I was speaking to some other folks before, it was like, you know, you probably shouldn't have so many games, and we don't. I mean, one of the leagues that we're in has about 30 games, and we're not competing in all 30, but we definitely want to compete in the ones that folks are looking for. So, like, I've had some inquiries about League of Legends. I've had some inquiries about Rainbow Six, Rocket League, Valorant, Fortnite, and then fighting games. So your Tekken, Street Fighter, Tekken, Street Fighter, Smash Brothers, Mario Kart. So, well, not Mario Kart's not a fighter, but you know what I mean. But so yeah. So again, if you're interested, please feel free to reach out and sign up. Like I said, we have. We still have some time for registrations, and we're looking for middle school and high schoolers to play in our Scholastic leagues, and then our internal league we're doing all ages. I have a couple other cool things that we're gonna be able to we should be able to announce really soon in regards to our adult leagues and our partnership excuse me, with the UEL, the Ultimate Endgamers League. Had a great productive call with them today. So I'm really excited. No, don't want to move that. It probably look crazy on stream when that comes up. But yeah, like I said, it's gonna be real exciting. Got some exciting stuff to talk about when that comes up. We just want to make sure that we have everything that we need to do on our end before we go ahead and talk about it. I'm gonna move this here. Like I said, y'all seeing me just make some tweaks real time. Don't mind me. But this is what we're doing while we got some time. So anyway, if y'all were on the stream Monday, we did do a lot from our Rainbow Six list. We actually had some folks join the stream in the chat and give us some good tips and things like that. So shout out to shout out to them. Shout out to our new followers. As you see right below, we have the follower goal of 200. We're trying to get that across all of our platforms. So please be sure to like, subscribe, follow, wherever it is you're viewing this. Please be sure to support the page. This is streaming live on Twitch, YouTube, Trovo, Facebook, and are we on LinkedIn today? Oh, we are on LinkedIn today. I keep saying I'm gonna save the LinkedIn stuff for Fridays, because I want that to kind of be a relaxing stream after a long week and people working hard. But we are streaming on LinkedIn, so shout out to everybody who is watching us. Again, thank you for the continued support. But like I said, we were talking about a couple things. One, let's see. Oh no, that's the Vessel League. We were talking about our list. So if you remember our list, and we had to do it a couple times because the first time we made the list, somehow it was lost. So we'll go here. So far we started with Sledge and Capcan. I think we still need to probably actually do some real matches with them. We learned about their weapons and utilities. We still got to go through, other characters and stuff like that. We did the landmark drill. We also did the target drill. Started to get a little bit better as we progressed through it. So I'm not quite ready to change anything yet as far as like check anything off. I think we'll probably review it again on Monday for our regular Rainbow Six struggle stream. But right now I'm going to probably get the game started, and I also wanted to check. There were a couple things I wanted to check. One, I need to check out what's the Braction. I was told Braction is awesome and gives some really good advice. So I want to check out his channel and see what he got and give them a follow. So we're gonna do that first, and then we'll get into some Siege. All right, so we're on his channels right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and give him a follow, because anybody creating content, they do put a lot of work in, and you should try to support as best as you can. And sometimes all it takes is just a follow. Let's see if there's do they have a playlist? No, he doesn't have a playlist. That sucks. What about, let's see, Twitch? So he plays Rainbow Six and Siege. Oh, and he was just playing today. Just missed him. Well, not just missed him, but let's see. All right, let's see what videos we can get. 10 tips to rank up, strats, solo Q bank, 18 kill game. I don't want to do anything too long. Let's see. All right, so we'll check out the warm-up guide, and then vertical play, consistency, rank up faster. I'm not watching the coaching. Before and after, champ, always get easy kills. Positioning and awareness, coaching, viewers. All right, let's just start with the warm-up guide first.
Inside.
And I think he's a controller player.
The new season started yesterday, and a lot of you guys don't want to have a bad start to your KD and your win-loss. You want to rank up very quickly, so today's video is going to help you do that. It's all about aim training and warming up, okay? What you're going to do is go to play in the top left corner, obviously.
All right, so as he does that, we're going to go ahead and see if we update, see if there's anything we can update in our list.
Now, when you click map training, there's a brand new game mode called Endless Drill.
Okay, we
Pretty
do that
much
already.
What this is going to do is let you pick any map that you want to train on, and when you pick that map, right, you go to settings. You can either be an attacker or defender for 1 hour with unlimited dummies to respawn in common angle fights. So let's say I want to work on my clubhouse attack. So here I am loaded in with a brand new map training, and you're going to see in the top left corner it says eliminate 0 out of 11 targets on the second floor. So I get to the second floor. Now all these dummies are going to be in a spot that is very common to see in ranks. So I should see people in gym here, which I do, right? And then as you're going around, your targets are being eliminated, and these people or these dummies are going to be all in the spots that you fight in. We're checking out even the rat spot, right? Look, even the rat spot. So we're going to load in on Oregon, and the first thing you're going to do is warm up your fingers. It doesn't matter if you're a controller player. It doesn't matter if you're a PC player. Just warm up your arm, warm up the fingers, and when you're ready, go look for that first target. Now, the first thing I always do is do the aim down sights only challenge. Try not to lean, try not to crouch spam, and try to figure out if your fingers are like itching to do something, right? Like maybe you crouch when you weren't supposed to, right? You're going to lean when you're not supposed to. This is going to let you know if you have any bad issues with your gameplay, because some people will load in and they'll realize when I say you're not allowed to crouch at all when you shoot, when you practice your aim, they hit the spacebar even though they're not supposed to, because it's kind of forced into their mechanical movement right now to crouch spam every time they shoot, and a lot of people are dealing with that, right? So you're gonna keep loading in,
he's playing keyboard and
on the top left corner.
Okay,
it's gonna let you know what floor to go to find targets, how many are left, and things like that. Don't rush. Don't try to look cool.
You know what's crazy is that, like I said, that's the one thing I guess I envy. Maybe because I'm older and I do keyboard and mouse on a bunch of other things, and my hands are kind of cramped up from being on keyboard and mouse for my cybersecurity job. But it looks so much easier. Well, I guess when I did play a little bit with keyboard and mouse, it is easier as far as the aim, because again you can just kind of have your mouse right there and it's like essentially point and click. But yeah, I mean, like I'm just watching him go through the motions right now, and it's just like bing bing bing, as opposed to when I was playing the other day, I was struggling.
Doing this, slow through, but aim down as long as possible, as much as possible, and then for round 2, what you're going to do is practice on your quick scopes. Now, if people didn't know this, when you run laser sight, you have a faster ADS time, which is aim down sights, in case you didn't know that. And your job here is to pre-aim and try to pre-fire sometimes angles that you think exist. Constantly run around with the crosshair placement, keep it high, and just keep pre-aiming and pre-aiming. Now, after both
what I try to do, I try to take
what style to you was more comfortable. Style A, aiming the entire time,
make sure I don't take a lot of damage though when I'm.
Now, the reason why I'm asking you what's better for you, A or B, is because it's hard to master 2 groups at once. Now, let's say you guys played football, basketball, baseball. You guys know you take 1,000 swings to get better. You take 50 free throws to get better, but it's the right form 50 times, the right swing 100 times. Once you veer off what you're doing a little bit, you're almost restarting your progress every time, which is why I say stop changing your sense. Let yourself build muscle memory. My body physically enjoys the quickscope mechanic. I am better at going from angle to angle quickscoping than I am at aiming the entire time, because I get lost on the mouse pad. If I only aim the entire time, I end up doing these random flicks at the ceiling and the floor because I'm getting lost on my mouse pad. And that is a very big issue for a lot of people who aim way too much, right? So after you made your decision in being a round 1 guy or a round 2, you're going to now get deeper in detail. So how many of you guys watching this video?
Okay, so we're gonna try that. So the first set, we're gonna aim down sights, and we're gonna try to avoid crouching or anything like that. and then the second time we're gonna try to quick scope, but we're gonna do it with the but we're doing it with controller, not keyboard and mouse.
Aren't good at clutching. You get the shakes, maybe you get scared. That is adrenaline-based practice that you need to get in. So if you're struggling with clutches, I want you to try to beat a full round as quickly as possible. Go as fast as you can. Now, when doing that, your brain is going to be practicing that elevation and adrenaline, and you're going to get that practice, and it's going to be good for you. Now, if you're someone who's struggling with quick peeking, force it. Get against the wall and quick peeking, quick peeking, quick peeking, quick peek. Do your left 50 times, your right 50 times. Force it in every gunfight. Take your time and practice at quick peeks. Besides that, that's all you're going to need. I hope you guys got what you expected out of the video. And if you guys can do me a big favor, keep watching. I'll put some clips after this from the Twitch streams.
Yeah,
like
okay.
that.
Yeah,
Comment below if you guys want a full aim trainer. This was all about just warming up.
We buy any car. Why sell your car at WeBuyAnyCar.com? Because selling it yourself.
Yeah, anyway.
Though. Hope you enjoy it. You get mad if we lose rounds, but I've been getting a little irritated today. I won't lie.
Hey, chat. Let me know if there's, if there's another resource where, people provide advice on anybody provide jeez, learn how to talk. Provide advice on how to kind of improve and get better at the game. Because again, it seems like there are a lot of well, there's not that it seems there are a lot of characters. There are a lot of utilities and things like that. So
Fucking something. Security, alright. I have a beacon for top metal. Oh my!
Holding an angle.
I'm trying to do. I got to get my LinkedIn profile up so I can actually stream from my LinkedIn channel. Because I know it gets a little frustrating streaming from my personal LinkedIn page, but
I'm checking dining early. Yeah, I have dining right now. When they're dining, that's not real. Two died here. So we're not droning? Nice. I have piano right now. Alright, I'm in box right now. I can watch me lobby walk down from office.
I am exhausted.
Okay.
Alright, so that was his warm up. Let's see if he has another quick video we can look at, and then we'll jump in for a little bit. Like I said, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's gonna be a short stream today because, like I said, I'm beat. I didn't get a good night's rest, but working on a lot of stuff in and outside of the center, and I think it's catching up to me a little bit. Like I drank a Celsius earlier, and normally that kind of gets me where I need to be, but I don't think it worked today. So like I said, I am exhausted. Console settings. Oh, don't want to switch there. Only movement guide you need. All right, let's look at movement.
What's going on YouTube? In today's video, I'm going to give you a very good.
And if y'all see, if y'all hear it, I kind of sped it up a little bit, just
the first thing I'm going to do is
so
teach you
we can
something
kind
a lot
of
of people won't tell you,
through it.
and it's how to go through the map as quickly as possible, but as quietly as possible. So on PC, we have a walk keybind, all right? So my walk is Alt. On controller, this is when you barely move your stick and your character's slowly moving. Honestly, on console, this is a way better tip. I'm just not sure how consistent you can be at it until you practice it. What I want you to do is walk normal and listen to the audio, how loud it is, right? Now my game is on 20 by, I'll put on 100, ready? Walking. Now I'm gonna show you the way I walk through a map. So I hit my Alt key and I spam it every 3 steps. So regular walk, slow walk, 2, 3. Regular walk, slow walk. Regular walk, slow walk. And now I'm going to do it for a long distance. I want you to hear the audio difference as I go through the map. I'm one of the best Rainbow Six Siege players in the world. And if you guys want to get better at the game, I want you to like, comment, and subscribe for future content.
Okay.
And if you couldn't tell, right there, I have my own charm in the game too. The way you get my charm is very simple. You go to my Twitch channel, the link is in the description. You sub for $5 and you have the charm forever. It's one of the best charms in the game. Let's continue today's video.
Okay. All right, so dude is legit. Well, I mean, you can already tell from the content, but
now you can hear it goes loud, quiet, loud, quiet, loud, quiet. The reason you need to learn how to do that and mix it in is because this game is a game you react off information and audio. So if I want to flank, and let's say I'm flanking up this staircase, I listen. I hear nothing. I listen. I hear nothing. And as long as I hear nothing, I keep going on, off, on, off. But every time I turn it on and I walk slow, I'm just using my quiet noise to listen more for more information. Because what could happen is I can go like this, go all the way through, and I can miss a very quiet, important noise I need to hear. Like a barricade being punched behind me, someone dropping down from garage, someone dropping ladder. I can hear all that with my headset. I have like a Logitech Pro headset. I got it on Black Friday. It was $60. This headset's insane. I play
I said, you know, I at first I was like, why?
Audio,
yeah, that makes sense.
Volume makes quieter noises louder and louder noises quieter. So for an example, real quick on this, this is my gun in night mode. Now I'm gonna put my gun on TV or hi-fi, the ones that you guys have to play. I don't know how y'all put that. That's way too loud. I play night mode. I like my quieter noises louder and my louder noises quieter. All right. I hope I said that right. I'm putting this up, but you guys get it. So louder is quieter. Quieter is louder. It's perfect. So now that you understand going the quickest way through the map, when you sprint, when you crouch, when you lay down, you guys will learn it's so simple. Okay? When you sprint, you're looking to keep it at a prep phase thing only, or when you're roaming and you have to get back to the site. Try to limit sprinting, and you guys will get better, because instead of sprinting, when you go to the map, you're going to start doing this. Slow walk, regular walk. Slow walk, regular walk. Slow walk, regular walk. Slow walk, regular walk. And it's going to help you go from angle to angle, and you're going to be aiming all the time, and you're going to kill so many people sprinting. I want you to do this for 2 days. Come back to the video. I promise you, you are going to kill so many people just running.
So we're gonna make a note to come back to this video.
And they're gonna be so mad. They're gonna call you a rat. They're gonna say, "Oh, you're doing is hiding." They're doing, and you're just playing the game the way it's supposed to be played. So keep your sprinting to a minimum. Try not to sprint ever. Okay. When do you crouch? Never. Try to avoid crouching at all times. When you go to crouch, right? This is gonna be so hard to explain because I'm by myself in this video and I can't invite anyone to help me make it. When you crouch, you go from a thin standing object to a ball low. If you're gridlocked, you're probably a super big bouncy ball. But either way, think about it. If something gets crouched down, you go from here to like a this, meaning that you're exposed and you're an easier target to hit. You're not as thin as you were, right? So with that being said,
I find it easier to aim when I crouch, though. Let me know if that work. You know, if y'all have similar, you know, experiences. But for me, I don't know. It makes it easier for me to aim down what I'm doing when I'm crouching. But I said, you know, dude is who he is for a reason. So like I said, we'll take it in consideration.
Even if you don't know how to quick peek, you can go like this, or like this, but you can't do that fast. You're too slow, crouch. It's too slow. You're going to die. Even if the argument was, I want to flank, but I don't want to die at angle, so I want to crouch and do this, you're going to make too much noise, okay? The idea about flanking, I know I'm bouncing all over, but you will get better. I'm so sorry. When you're flanking, you want to limit your noise and go during noise. So, like, if I'm flanking, and I'm sitting here, and it's quiet, I don't move. Even if things are going on, I try not to move. If I hear Habana post shot, I hear a drone get thrown, I hear sprinting, that's when I peak. Because they're all doing an action, and I'll only be shooting. I'm not crouching as an action, I'm not running action, I'm not doing anything with movement or action. I'm going to slowly just go.
Okay, so again, no crouch.
I kill you, I get an easy kill. I sprint back to sight because that's when I would sprint. Playing this playstyle is going to make you go really far in the rank system. You're going to rank up, rank up, rank up, rank up, right? I stream every day solo queue. A lot of you guys ask me, why do I play Legion? This is why. Legion is the best solo queue / defender in the game. I can go like this and crouch walk and set up traps everywhere. And I know if a trap goes off, I go, oh, he's in there. Now I can activate my slow walk. And then I can push the guy that hit my traps. I know he is there 100% of the time. And I know what is he doing. He's committing an action, which is pulling out the trap so I can go kill them. So easy, so free. When do you lay down? You never lay down. The only time you lay down, if you really want to, is if you're hiding. You should never lay down if you're fighting.
Makes sense.
You're probably wondering, who the hell lays down when they're fighting? Well, number one, a drop shot. Number one, shooting somebody, running away, and then laying down. The reason why you don't do that is because when you lay down, number one, they're going to hear it, and they're going to pre-fire you. Number two, I made a video about this on my channel, and please, man, go watch it. Please, please, please go watch it, because I explained in this video that when you sit still, crouching, standing, laying down, when you stand still, you are not going to be picked up on the server. This is the video right here I'm talking about. Look how ghetto I'm doing this. That one right there. Go watch that video right there. It's called How to Win More Gunfights in Rainbow Six Siege. The way this server works is that if I stand still and I don't move and I have perfect reaction time, if somebody runs, they strafe, right? They enter my vision. On their side, they will see me first because I am sitting still. It's the same thing if I'm walking in a straight line and somebody swings or quick peeks me.
So that's similar. That's similar to what they say. Why a lot of people don't play Fortnite build mode anymore, because they said you'll when you do the peeking, they'll have an advantage, right? I'm losing the words, but basically it's the same concept with when you play build mode in Fortnite and you're trying to peek around a corner.
Advantage, go watch my video on Peeker's Advantage, please. You will get better. I want you guys to get better so much, man. I love when I make videos and you're like, bro, oh my god, dude, I need that so bad. It's amazing for me, right? So if you lay down, what happens? You fall into that, I stood still, they swing me, they kill me, okay? Now, something else I want to talk about is quick peeking, okay? I will make a video on quick peeking. Let's get this to 100 likes. I need the channel to grow. You don't need to learn the bolo peek. We're going to keep it so simple for you, okay? So when you're peeking, right, all you have to do, did I make a video on peeking?
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to do any playing today.
But I have a short on it.
I feel like shit. I'm sorry. Excuse my language.
Right?
I feel horrible right now.
Right? Right? What you do is you do ring finger, middle finger, okay? And put both fingers on Q&A. Boom. To take it off, you're going to QD. QA, QD. QA, QD. QA, QD. QA, QD. QA, QD. Back and forth. Then you're going to do the opposite way. ED, EA. Erectile dysfunction, EA Sports. Erectile dysfunction, EA Sports. Super simple, okay? Quick peeking, if you're not good at it, there's one aspect of it that you have to be good at, and it's getting information. Don't know if anyone's in the kitchen? Oh, there's a guy in the kitchen. Don't fight him anymore. That's it. Quick peek? Okay, boom. Now, if you want to fight, this is when crouching comes into play. You look, watch on him. If you miss a shot, crouch, re-peek crouching. Never peek the same angle at the same height.
I thought he said you never crouch. I mean, what he just said makes sense. But see, this is the part that, what he said makes sense. When you think about it, you never want to repeat the shot because, again, it's like giving away your location twice. Don't know if anyone's in the kitchen? Oh, there's a guy in the kitchen. Don't fight him anymore. That's it.
Quick peek? Okay, boom. Now, if you want to fight, this is when crouching comes into play. You look? Oh, I saw him. If you miss a shot, crouch, re-peek crouching. Never peek the same angle at the same height. Something else that you can do is quick peek, wait, see if they pre-fire. If you play people who spam pre-fire, that means that they can't quick peek too. So they're trying to get you back when you're re-peeking. So when they fully magged up, you sprint, and then you push them, and you go and kill them. This video wasn't supposed to be long. I hope it wasn't long. Can't quick peek too. So they're trying to get you back when you're re-peeking. So when they fully magged up, you sprint, and then you push them, and you go and kill them. This video wasn't supposed to be long. I hope it
so basically,
never peek the same angle at the same
shooting.
height. Something else that you can do is quick peek.
When they gotta reload.
Wait, see if they pre-fire. If you play people who spam pre-fire, that means that they can't quick peek too. So they're trying to get you back when you're re-peeking. So when they fully magged up, you sprint, and then you push them, and you go and kill them. This video wasn't supposed to be long. I hope it wasn't long. Hit that like button, subscribe, man. Thanks for watching. I stream every single morning now. I moved in with my girl. I'm getting my life together. So I stream.
Hey, congratulations.
Link in the description. See you guys later.
Congratulations. Having a significant other is definitely can definitely be an upgrade if you're open to it. When I say if you're open to it, if you're willing to put the work in, right? Some people, they have relationships and they don't, they're not willing to do the work. They're not willing to compromise. And I tell people all the time, relationships, especially marriages, is all about compromise and communication. So, like I said, I've been married now 12 years. Make sure I said that right. Yep. I've been married 12 years, and we've been together now almost 20 years. I think 19 years. And yeah, it's definitely all about compromise and communication. You're not going to win you shouldn't look to win every argument, because if you're arguing just to be right, then you're not listening. So you should listen and hear each other out. Sometimes sometimes you'll agree, sometimes you'll agree to disagree. But yeah, congratulations. And again, that was probably a compromise on his part. He probably moved in, wifey or girlfriend was like, hey, she goes to sleep at a certain time and she doesn't want to be disrupted or whatever. So he compromised to make sure to not, mess that up or mess up her routine. Again, he moved in with her. And I'm pretty sure there's things that she's going to fix, and she's going to fix for him. So, all right, so we're gonna watch one more. Like I said, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not feeling it today. I feel like I'm getting worse as we're.
This is how you can tell who is a good player and who is a player that needs to improve.
As we're going through, so it's like I can't even. I'm not even gonna try to get into the game today.
Nobody could be there. Nobody could be there, or there. Right? Nothing here. Nothing here. A lot of you guys want to get better at Rainbow Six Siege. Tell who is a good player and who is a player that needs to improve. And just watch how he tracks the room. Nobody could be down there. No one could be here. Nobody could be there. Nobody could be there, or there. Right? Nothing here. Nothing here. A lot of you guys want to get better at Rainbow Six Siege, and you love the coaching videos, so here we are. I'm not going to waste your time. Let me help you get better while also teaching one of my viewers. So in the background here, we have a ranked clip of this viewer playing with a Montana National Oregon in the basement, and something right away that I brought up to him on stream was that he isn't a bad player, and nobody should make fun of him. He's just one of those people that when they play, they're unaware of what they look like. They are in the moment. They're very in the moment, and they don't know what they're doing wrong. Therefore, they cannot self-coach themselves. And a lot of you guys happen to be that way, okay? So the biggest issue so far is that he's with a Monty droning here, and where he is droning with how far his drone is away, it is useless, right? He can't really act on this information, and any information he's about to get anyway, the Monty could have on his own. Monty's biggest ability is that Monty is a bulletproof wall. Therefore, he can peek as much as he wants, give as many calls as he wants.
But also, I feel like I'm getting crappier and crappier as we're progressing. So, like I said, I'm probably going to cut the stream short. So, my apologies, y'all. If y'all came here to watch some gameplay, we're just gonna watch. We're gonna watch me watch some gameplay right now. But yeah, Yeah, I don't know. I like I said, it's just as the day is getting, as we're getting towards the end of the day, I feel crappy. So.
Is a bulletproof wall. Therefore, he can peek as much as he wants, give as many calls as he wants. But also, when you go into droning like this, you make a 4v3 now a 4v2 because one of the three guys are on cams. But if Monty's extended, it's a 4v1. One guy is shooting the Ash. One guy's on cams, one guy's a shield. So it put them at a very big disadvantage. And that's not something that's a big deal, but it's something that you want to call out, right? So now it's a 4v2, and it's him and Monty. And honestly, he should be looking to play with Monty as much as possible, but his teammate died, so he can't. Now he has to kind of play on his own, and he's going to watch his back Shiko door. All right? So the first thing I always point out is crosshair placement. Your crosshair is this dot right here, whether you're aiming or not. It's where your crosshair is. And this is what I noticed we're running into some of an issue. Right now, he's swinging the corner, and he's looking down at somebody's waistline. Now on TikTok, I posted this video, and a lot of you guys said there was a YouTuber out there that said, so many people crouch, so stare at the ground. That is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. Don't ever do that. Because right now, if he got swung here, he's just going to body shot instead of somebody's, face, where it's a one headshot game. One shot headshot game, and you're shooting the body. This just makes sense, right? So this whole way through, as you watch him travel, this is how you can tell who is a good player and who is a player that needs to improve. And just watch how he tracks the room. Nobody could be down there. No one could be here. Nobody.
You know what I like? Just something that I'm catching about dude, and this will, I'll probably shout out to the viewer who recommended this page to me. He keeps everything positive. I like that, especially when the gaming community can be negative and toxic at times. I like how, I've watched a couple of review videos. I'm not going to name any names, but I like how he's not even calling them a bad player. He's saying, a good player versus a player that needs work, right? Like to me, that stands out.
Game, you're shooting the body.
And that's kind of what I was looking at when I first watched the video, and I was and I rewinded it in the beginning because I think that he started with saying this. But like I said, I like that because again, you have some people who really want to do it, but they don't feel comfortable. That's one of the things that I've realized and I've learned is that we know that the gaming community can be negative and toxic at times, but I just didn't know how you really don't know how many people are truly affected by it, like really, really, really affected by it until they until you're like invested in it, until you're actually doing something to try to fix it, or you're trying to do something to build the community, and you start talking to some of these gamers, and if they're younger gamers, you start talking to their parents. Like I had a lengthy conversation 2 days ago with the mother of a middle school student, and she was explaining to me how her son likes to play the game, but he starts playing in a competitive lobby, or he starts playing with some sweats or whatever, and they start saying rude and hurtful things, and then eventually he gets frustrated. I have another parent who was kind of explaining about how sometimes it causes anxiety for some of their for their gamers or their kids, and it's a cop out to be like, oh well, get tough when we were growing up, and yeah, we were like we grew up. That's how we grew up. We grew up talking crap and trash talking and stuff like that, and I'm guilty of it too, right? When I first got started, I was like, nah, we're gonna talk our junk, but we're gonna be respectful and all that. But then you just have some people who just aren't built like that, and I think just like we talked about in relationships about compromise. I think sometimes you have to compromise. You have to know who you're playing with. You have to know who you're dealing with, and you have to be respectful of it. I think if everybody just, regardless of your views or whatever, if everybody just had respect for whatever and just shut the hell up sometimes, I think things would just go a lot smoother. I don't have to agree with everything you do. I don't have to like everything. But if I respect you enough to, not do something that I think that would be problematic to you, and you do vice versa, and that's a foundation that we can build off of. So kudos to him, because again, like I said, it's the little things like that. And again, when dealing with other gamers who are looking for that guidance, something like this goes a long way. When they're looking for that help and looking for that guidance, like if he were one of the other streamers or reviewers, and and they're calling them all type of effing morons, or they're yelling at them or whatever, like that, actually, even though you're not talking to them directly, it still affects them. So I'm not sure if he will ever see this, but if you do, respect.
A body shot instead of somebody's, face, where it's one shot headshot game, and you're shooting the body. This makes sense, right? So this whole way through, as you watch him travel, this is how you can tell who is a good player and who's a player that needs to improve. And this
is how you know who's a good player versus a player that needs to improve, right? Again, constructive criticism, it's just a few extra words. So this is how you know who's a good player versus a player who needs to improve. Versus this is how you know a good player versus a loser or whatever. Like it's just a matter of words matter. So
watch how he tracks the room. Nobody could be down there. No one could be here. Nobody could be there.
If men were squares, shading would be easy, because a flat surface is perfect for a traditional razor.
Nobody could be there, or there, right? Nothing here. Nothing here. This guy reminds me of someone who switches from console, because console players can't really peek that well on controller. So this is how they peek to clear rooms. Like, he's just checking his right. He was just checking the area to see if it's safe.
Behind him.
But it's not the way to be playing, because no one's ever going to be there. You want to be much more precise with your flicks to every single corner. So I suggested to him on stream, instead of him being somebody that aims in and checks the room the whole time, right? He should aim, on aim, look, aim, on aim, look, aim, on aim, look, aim. Because those are people who are very cautious players, but they don't like to aim the whole time. Their sense isn't fast enough, and his sense obviously isn't fast enough.
What'd I do?
Corner, out from angle to angle.
Right? What I do?
Now as he travels, guess what? There's a reason why this guy's in plat, and that's because he realizes when things are going wrong to an extent, and that is right here. He picked up his crosshair.
Hold on. What do you mean? Come on, I didn't do nothing. I just. Oh, why we not on dark mode? My fault. I thought you were talking about the whole thing I was just talking about. My fault. You know what? Because I'm on a different. I'm in a different browser and all of that. Where are we? Not performance appearance. Look, just yeah. But you're right. Let's go into dark mode. My fault. Oh no, you saw that. Sorry. Whatever. That's my dummy. That's my dummy account anyway. So yeah, my fault. Yeah, flashbanging the viewers. Yeah, man. Now I said right now I'm just kind of watching this, and I thought you was talking about the whole thing I was just talking about as far as how to approach people or gamers and stuff and what I've learned. So that's why when you said it, I was like, dang, what'd I do? Yeah.
Skill. All right. But then he ruins it again by looking down at waist level. But he is aware that you can't just sit in your kill and touch sprint to an extent. And that is right here. He picked up his crosshair and look straight to where he needs to shoot and get his kill. All right. Okay. But then he ruins it again by looking down at waist level. But he is aware that you can't just sit in your kill and touch sprint.
So my thing is, and nope. Okay, it looks like he's playing keyboard and mouse. All right. Well, I take it back. But I was gonna say, because sometimes maybe we're mixing up real life with the game, and I get like I talked about before, keyboard and mouse is essentially just point and click. But for me, I kind of aim down a little bit too, especially if I'm making a quick turn, and I've been doing that in a lot of the games that I play, and I guess that's something I need to work on, especially if you're saying, if someone like this is saying this is what you need to do to improve. But I aim for center mass, right? Just like if I were really at the range, and and I need to make sure I'm guaranteed to hit something, I'm gonna aim center mass and make sure my grouping is center mass.
Printing, you do have to check the next angle, which makes him a good player. But again, a lot of dead crosshair placement. He hears a call out that a guy is in blue, and there we go again. See? Another kill.
So,
now,
like I said, he's aiming center mass.
He is looking at the ground, another issue. Down to the ground, down to the ground, down to the ground, down. Now, obviously, if you're loading, so all that's irrelevant because you're loading this knife with the ground or looking up, down to the ground again, down at knee level again.
Okay, that's low.
Still knee level. Look, all this flicking. Right, still knee level.
And see, I'm just saying again. I'm controller, but keyboard and mouse.
But you get it very low.
I guess it's easier.
Now it's a 1v2 scenario. My boy is panicking. Get that L of mine. All right, and now you're gonna see him turn. And now this is when the crosshair doesn't hurt some people because you get a kill like this, right? Or you're supposed to get a kill like that, and it kind of works out that you're aiming right at him crouching there. Okay, he gets a kill. Now, for people watching the video, if you haven't been watching my content, this is a swing or be-swing meta. This has nothing to do with reaction time. The player moving will always get a kill first. You see him swing here, right? And that guy didn't stand a chance. He's a moving object. That guy was more moving in a straight line rather than going to the left or right strafing. He's now instantly creating freezer. This guy does a very good job.
Hey, has anybody checked out the COD Next stream?
On the door. That is very good.
Like I just put it on in the center just to check it out.
Guy. The mechanical skills out there. Fades for the plant. Again, phenomenal. I thought he could have planted right there, but I guess he heard the guy pushing him. And eventually, after attempting another plant, the player rushes him and he gets another kill. He did a phenomenal job. He won a 1v4. It looked great.
I mean, he wasn't bad.
End, but there's a lot
yeah, what do y'all think of Black Ops 6?
Somebody who is in copper silver. And
let me know what y'all think about Black Ops 6. I might be talking too much about this real quick, but I'm paying attention. I want to see what Black Ops 6, because I have an opportunity. I don't want to speak on the details just yet, but there's an opportunity there. But in order to do it, I would have to make some serious changes to my PCs that I currently have, and anybody who knows gaming PCs and the prices of video cards right now, I mean, if you figure the price of one graphics card, then multiply that by almost 20. So I want to make sure that whatever the opportunity is, if the opportunity does present itself in the right manner, that it's going to justify that cost. But also, I don't want to get it and then it turns out that, a lot of people don't really want it. I used to be a COD guy, and then I became a parent, and I realized, back then, I realized I couldn't do both. Like, my wife and I actually both played Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, and we were actually really, really good. And then we had our daughter, and we took like 4 months off. Yeah, man. Like, honestly, we were talking about that the other day. Like, we used to play we played X-Men Legends. She didn't really care for that one, but then the first Ultimate Alliance game, like we played, like that was our shit. Like, excuse my language, but like we would get home from work, do dinner, clean up, get ourselves ready for the next day, and then we were on that Ultimate Alliance till like 1, 2 in the morning, get up and then have to go to work. And this is before I got into tech full time. So I was still working. I think I was working at Verizon at the time. So I wasn't even. So it was like retail and stuff. So yeah. So we used to do that, and then and then we played that. So we did Ultimate Alliance too, but it didn't hit the same as the first one. But yeah, then like I said, and then we did Call of Duty, and like I said, I taught her how to snipe, and then when she was while she was pregnant, she would practice, and then like I said, we had our daughter, and then like I said, that all the time went to her, and then we tried to get back on Call of Duty, and it felt like the entire world got better than us. So we came off of that, and then I was still playing 2K, and I was actually playing 2K like competitively. For real, Coney. We were good, and then it was just like, he's like, yeah, let's get back on, and we logged in, and the first match we did okay, and we were like, okay, we still got it, and then every match after that, it was brutal. So we were like, damn, it was like it felt like everybody got better. So she pretty much stopped playing after that. I played 2K competitively, and I was still pretty good. And like I said, so there's a streamer, and I actually shout her out or not shout her out, but like support, because it reminds me a lot of when I used to play. I'm trying to find her name. When I used to play 2K. So I used to play 2K online, but my daughter used to stay with, basically never left my side. So I used to have to, I would be holding her. Actually, I'm gonna grab the control. I just dropped it. But I'd be holding her like she's here, but I got the controller like this. And I actually still used to play and cook people. Like, people used to get mad when, because again, I would talk a little trash and be like, yeah, and I'm holding my child, right? And then when we had our son, I tried to do that with him. And where my daughter basically was just fine just being in my arms, and like she would just whatever until she fell asleep, and then I would, I'd wait till like a timeout or a substitution where I could put her down. My son was all over the place. So like I was playing 2K, and my son zigged when he should have zagged, and he almost fell, and my wife was sitting right there. And I knew at that very moment that was the last time I would be playing 2K on an online competitive level when I had my kids. Cause it was like this would be my son, like this would be my daughter. So like I would hold in it's a water bottle. So like I have my daughter, and I'm like this. Well, I can't do it with the water bottle because the water bottle's not whatever. But it'd be like this, right? And then like my son, I'd be like this, and he would just be like, it just kind of flip off. But yeah. So that was the end of my my competitive gaming career shortly after that. Because then I was really involved in tech. That's when I really started taking it more serious and started looking at, my career and what I wanted to do. And then, like I said, I went from, doing help desk and stuff like that. And I was like, I want to do sysadmin work. And I started really taking it seriously. And then after that, I jumped into cybersecurity. But anyway, yeah, that was pretty much my adult gaming career. And then I used to play, and I think I had this on the stream the other day. And then I used to play SOCOM online with one of my homeboys, and we had a clan and everything. But then other than that, it was just all like story-driven games or RPGs or RTS, like real-time strategy games. Like EA used to have this Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle Earth game. That game that game was dope. I wish they would bring that back, but they took the server down. All right, so anyway.
this is somebody I think a lot of you guys can relate to at a lower level. If you're not this bad of a player, it sounds awful, but the reason why my coaching things end up going really well is because I'm very honest, right? By the way, if you guys are interested in also being coached or reacted to, I react to clips at the end of every single stream. Every single stream, the last 30 minutes, we are coaching.
Yeah.
So the rotate hole, I'm not a big fan of, but
EA.
the setup is fine. And people at this rank, at the lower rank, whatever rank he may be on.
Hold on. Look. See, now you're going to have me look for it real quick. When I tell you, and again, if you've ever played a real-time strategy game, Civilization is considered real-time strategy, or Total War, that's my other favorite game. Like, I actually might go back and start streaming that too, but that'll be at home. Like Total War Shogun, like I'm a feudal Japan buff, so Total War Shogun 2, Total War Rome, Total War Warhammer, 1, 2, and 3. Like those, like I love those type of games. Yeah, there you go, Stellaris. Yep. Battle for Middle Earth. It was Battle for Middle Earth 2, I think. Move this over here. Yep, it was this one right here, Battle for Middle Earth 2. Now we're getting inside. Category. This is the RTS.
Go to Wix.com.
Like I said, this game, Battle for Middle Earth 2, it went into like the Lord of the Rings lore, but it went beyond the movies. Like
safe place. Battle for Middle Earth 2 is
like they talked about characters that you only had to know, that you only would have known if you like read the books. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like I had to go back and do the lore
the first one and the second
because I didn't know all the characters. Like Tom Bombadil in Lord of the Ring, in that game, Tom Bombadil was like overpowered. Like if you were able to summon Tom Bombadil, like he was going into the crowd and murking the whole crowd.
My happy place. This is my safe place. Battle for Middle Earth 2 is
like we did was it the Two Towers? We actually tried to reenact. You can actually reenact the battles and stuff in it. So like we reenacted the Two Towers, and you could even have the orc or the god, was it the orcs or the goblins that tried with the bomb to blow the side of the castle.
Boys. Really good. You know, he's got that horn, the horn of Gondor, which freezes everyone. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get some troops out just in case we get attacked here. And get another farm right there.
I still have this game,
which is pretty good.
I think I still have the
As soon as
disc.
we get these troops out, I'm gonna go capture this boat here. I think you can get some.
It's probably in my
resource ships with the
storage
boats, too.
But yeah, I still have the game on PC. Like we had this, we had Warcraft 2, not World of Warcraft, but Warcraft 2. But I only did Warcraft 2 because, was it Warcraft 2 or Warcraft 3? I don't remember. But I used to do that because there was a Naruto mod that you could play on the map, and it turned it into basically to all the villages. And then as you move through the map, you would actually run into the tailed beast, and then you could fight the tailed beast and power up after you fought the tailed beast.
Hell yeah! Keep on building. Keep on building. Night Ranger. Let's see. Mounted in foot. Oh, we can go.
Yeah, I love these type of games.
Now,
and like I said, I still go back and play. Shogun 2. Like I wish they would do a Total War Shogun 3, but I don't think that's ever gonna happen.
What's going?
All right. Let me get back to the. It's exactly like Command and Conquer. It's just Lord of the Rings, and yeah, Command and Conquer was my stuff too. Like Red Alert, like Command and Conquer was. maybe that'll be a stream idea. We'll just do like a RTS stream when we get things moving and we have and we build out a little bit more. Maybe we do RTSs. I know Civ 7's coming out next year, so maybe we do an RTS stream. All right, where we at? Let's finish up this one, and then like I said, I'm gonna call it because I still feel crappy.
Every single stream, the last 30 minutes, we are coaching. So the rotate hole, I'm not a big fan of, but the setup is fine. And people at this rank, at the lower rank, whatever rank he may be on console, they make the game much harder for themselves. I love that he's playing Legion, absolutely obsessed. Legion is a great operator. He's putting all his traps in different places. And this guy is also someone who knows a lot that I don't know. Apparently, when you do this, if you shoot the window open, you can kill people rappelling up the side of the building and spawn kill. I did not know that. He doesn't get a chance to get a kill here, but I learned something with this guy. It's pretty cool. So here's proof that he knows the hatch is open, correct? And he wants to play in Cigar's shop. He gets shot from Skylight. But people like this that need to improve, they tend to not stare at the obvious answers in front of them. And this is what I mean. You're going to see he's moving around a lot in this area as if the hatches aren't open and as if the guy in Skylight didn't just shoot him. Right? Like, I would be afraid to get shot here, but he isn't. He's just still moving around. Okay, using these holes isn't bad. You just need to be careful because the gun that he's using isn't that strong for close range. This is the biggest issue in this clip that you're going to see, and I kind of want to go on a rant. A lot of you guys, this counts as positioning and movement. Positioning and seed is based on trial and error. It's based on kills and deaths. How many kills have you guys got watching this video? Sitting on the hatch and killing a defender, just running around and moving around. A lot. I know at least a lot of players hatch, take kills on the hatch. It's easy. He knows the hatches are open, yet he still prioritizes impact tricking the wall here. And the worst part is that he does it from the area of extreme risk. He could impact trick that wall if he just made this hole bigger with his shotgun, and he wouldn't be at risk. But instead, he hears that wall getting got, and he stands underneath two hatches that he should die to. But again, this guy isn't copper or bronze elo or silver maybe. Therefore, he is not going to have that repercussion for making those movements there. You want to be... This is how you can tell who would shoot my content. This is a swing at getting the as positioning and movement. Positioning and seed is based on trial and error. It's based on kills and deaths. How many kills have you guys got watching this video? But instead, he hears that wall getting got, and he stands underneath two hatches.
Yeah, I don't have the brain power. I don't have the brain power to try to do this today. Like I said, I feel.
Therefore, he is not going to have that repercussion for making those movements there. You want to be more aware of your body. You want to hold. You should want to hold.
I gotta go right curriculum
your life. That's how you get better as a player. Avoiding your deaths. If you have good enough gun skill, people pushing you better. Right there, he's holding a very tight angle to get a kill. He has to be perfect with the gun that he's using. He does not get what he needs there, unfortunately. And right here is kind of when you know as a player you should probably give it up. You've already been two scenarios that are a little suspect, not as fun to play. But he forces it still, and he's still also exposed to the Skylight in his ankle area. Now that he's getting flashed, he's going to get a kill here with his SMG, and he dies. It's pretty much an area he didn't need to be in, Like, yes, he was trying to be a great teammate, but to an extent, you have to make sure you take care of yourself and your value. And that's the tip for today's video at the very end, at least. And that is giving more value to your body. I am currently live streaming on Twitch. The streams have been fucking insane. I am starting to post daily.
Dude is legit, man. Shout out to, like I said, I gotta find the name of the person who recommended him to me. But the dude is legit. Like I'm probably gonna go through the majority of his videos. So like I said, shout out to him. So yeah, man, like I said, I'm about to call it. Where are we? See, it's only an hour and 13 minutes. Like I feel bad, but I feel bad, but I feel bad. Like I don't know. I don't know if I'm coming down with something. Like I said, we've been kind of grinding away at some stuff. I mean, I did get some good news. I taught a cybersecurity cohort over the spring. So we started in March, and from March to June. Yep. So March, yeah. So we started like the middle of March and ended middle of June. And we had a cohort, and out of that class, several of my students actually got picked to do an internship at a government job. And after that internship ended, they're actually not only going to hire, they're gonna hire more than what they originally said they were gonna do. So that's awesome. I got a phone call from the powers that be today. Kind of like congratulating and thanking me and stuff. So that was reassuring, especially knowing that we're looking to do more trainings in the fall. So that was dope, and like I said, it definitely gave me the added boost and added confidence that I needed to want to continue and make sure that we got that we're doing the right thing. So but like I said, I don't know. It's like over the course of like the last, I don't know, hour and a half, 2 hours, I just started feeling like crap, man. Now, I appreciate it, Coney. Like I said, we'll be back. If I'm not back tomorrow, I'll definitely be back Friday for the Sharp. Sorry. Shout out to Sharp for recommending Braction FPS. Shout out to you. Thank you. But yeah, if I'm not back tomorrow, I'll be back Friday for our Fortnite stream. And then obviously Saturday we should be doing the Overwatch stream. And then hopefully I have more information that I can talk about with our adult stuff with UEL. So but yeah, like I said, y'all be safe. I'm gonna close up shop here a little early and go get some sleep or something. I don't know. But and I guess I'll check out more of the COD next stream. But like I said, thanks for stopping in, thanks for joining, and I will see y'all later. Peace out.